Alright, welcome back to Total War Warhammer 3, the Blessed Dread playthrough. We're just attacking a loot spot, so I'm going to go ahead and manually do it. I'm going to manually manage the fight. I really need to practice. The micromanagement thing, and the best I can say is I'm just terrible at it. It's pathetic. If you're watching this, it's probably the day after Christmas, so we're approaching New Year's now, rapidly, within a week. So it will be 2026, which is time flies, guys. Time flies. This goes way too fast. Um, we want to make sure skirmish is off. We're not turning our backs to the enemy. I want to get Tarnig more. Tarnig needs levels. That's one of the things. Josiah, I really don't need levels on. I think dragons here. There's a couple things we're going to hit in the back line. Should be like mortars or something right there, yeah. Right. A lot of these dragons are getting leveled up, so that's cool. Means they're more dangerous. And we're gonna go ahead and walk out with the Hydra groups. I'm gonna send these to the right wing there. Yeah, I think I'm comfortable having these dragons just jump these right away. Oh, we got double blast. Let's go ahead and hit everything. I really don't like the Hydra breath because I'm pretty sure this takes its health. It doesn't do that much damage. Comparatively. Alright, let's go ahead and have him hunting. And we'll send one Hydra off to join this Black Dragon. Yeah, we're gonna be definitely headhunting right now. Alright, let's run that Hydra into that group. There we go. I thought it would break. Alright. I'm just gonna use a cast. We can go ahead and rescue some of the dragons. Perfect. And we've got tons of shades now. Yeah, let's make the crazy thing that needs to happen faster. Swing him around wide. Ooh, that dragon is taking damage. Go ahead and back him out so he doesn't die. You got some good kills. They don't heal. And he's just getting passive damage on him. So yeah, dragons are basically like our artillery. But they only have like 3 shots, which is crazy low. Alright. Melted. Effectively melted. Yep, so all our dragons got promoted. The hydras are all still promoted. A lot of the shades, that's good. So we had 0 losses and they lost everyone. You know, you'll take it. That's kind of where we're at. Decisive victory, pulling out the win. We got a ton of slaves we can use, but we also have a ton of capital. We did hit the level. Get replenishment. Oh wow, eight grand. Just 8 random grand. That's pretty good. And then we get weapon strength for missiles. Those are some wild bonuses. Yeah, I think we go individual strength though now. Characters between all other active lords. Okay. That seems pretty good. I'm going to go ahead and have Mr. Carnival here just sit here. We're going to build up Urian's army with him. Let's see. Lokhir is ready too. We're going to have Lokhir, Urian. I guess we could build Lokhir's army first. That's going to be so expensive like that. That's questionable. Because if I got the Black Art Corsairs, right? It would be cheaper for sure. But I still am going to get shredded by a couple things. We'll go with the dragons. We're going to go ahead and add 1 shade. And we'll get 2 hydras online with him. 10,000. Man, that research rate though. Did you get a cooldown reduction? That's insane. I'm gonna go ahead and get that upgrade. I don't know if I'll use it, but we're gonna get it. Definitely sitting on these recruits. Yeah, I'm definitely getting the slave upgrades for the park. Skip it. I don't know if that's worth it. It probably is. I'd rather upgrade different areas though. 4,000 for, yeah, we'll go ahead and get that upgrade there. Kind of bypass what we need to do. She needs to heal. Skip. Yeah, this is fine. We'll get that income there. The Skaven corruption looks like it is going up. Yeah, having offensive armies versus admirals is a difficult decision for us. Also, where's the tower? I want Citadel. Yeah, we can get Terrarosh back on the field. Yeah, we've basically got another quartermaster for recruiting. Yeah, Terrarosh here actually can do all the arc stuff we need. Yeah, see, these are way cheaper. Yeah, so I could go. I could get this a little different composition wise. I can use Black Art Corsairs. I wish I had a sorceress though. But I need the dragons. Like that's a need, not a want. Hydras interspersed with Corsairs. If I have 8 more, so that leaves 4 slots. So I could get... Right, sorry, 7. 7, right, 7. 15. If I had a sorceress, that's the 16th and still 4 slots. Would I want handbows or regular Corsairs, though? Handbows have as much armor, but they get the range bonus. Melee's 49 to 43, though. They get 81 range, which is nothing compared to Shade, but they can kite. I just think a shade is better in every way. Except these guys can fire while they run away. We'll go ahead and get them at least some of an army. We'll just have a ton of missile pressure. Yeah. I don't really think Lokhir is going to be a great. Like, we're going to have 12 range units. With 4 dragons on siege, basically. Oh, plus the dragon we're riding. So 5. Here we go. They've got armies kind of in the middle of their lands on the islands by the Star Tower I want to take. All I'm seeing. The deserters are running backwards. Why? Probably took too much attrition damage in the sea. Does that actually block reinforcement, that character he's using? Is that what's going on? Because I'll need my assassin down there. I'm just going to assassinate him if that's the case. Like, that's super annoying. Alright, what are we dealing with? We've got our Corsairs. We need our Shades. Beastbinder is ready. Hurry in here. Yeah, he just needs his hydras and dragons and everything. I can't afford that yet though. He needs 2 shades and 3 hydras, right? Yeah, it's not exactly our build. Let's see. It's cheap enough, but definitely need this. We can get a master. We can get us another scout. That's a crazy ability. He just gets immune to psychologies, bonus to army bonuses. Whoa. Sabioth gets pretty good ability there, and then immune to psychology is actually. Yeah, I think using scouts more to our advantage is going to help. Let's see. Can I get the shades I need? Apparently not. It was like, you want two? Not going to happen. Then I need hydras. Ooh, yeah, no one's got any slots. Yeah, Terrorosh, that's not gonna fly either. I'm just gonna go ahead and skip. I could trigger the income, but it doesn't help. Not as much as taking this territory will from the Skaven. Yeah, we got tons of rebels moving around. Yeah, they got a lot of Dark Elf armies up there. That's nice. Feels good knowing that the Thousand Maws and the Cult of Pleasure are absolutely killing it wherever they are. Looks like we finally kind of passed one of those Skaven clans. Not Pestilence, though. Pestilence is still kicking our butt. But I think I can take care of that. I'm going to go ahead and attack. Yeah, we're not even. Got the Brazen Throne now, kind of doing their thing. I don't like that the Dustgate and the Tomb Kings really that have control of the Dustgate are as strong as they are. Alright, so we got tech. Yeah, that's what we need. Recruitment and upkeep cost reductions for all the like dragons and hydras. That's a thing of beauty. Alright, so one more turn for those shade. Yeah. How do we not get. Oh, that's right. I was making single shades. So we need one more Hydra. I'm probably going to end up skipping on it being a direct spawn. We'll put it on Terra or Tarnig here. Then Terrarosh. I want him to move out to the ocean. Yeah, so we'll get dragons. We got a scout. We're going to run him up through the pass. That's perfect. All right, what do we? We're getting our black dragons. We have the War Hydra to give. But we do need another one. Carnival. You can go ahead and add a couple more Hydras over here. We're gonna sell a lot of slaves for some cash to fund our ventures going forward here. Looks like we actually can do an upgrade. I would rather have it be rank 5 though, which we're 6 turns from. Let's go up north. The corn car. Go ahead and sell out our soul. Where is a rebel? Oh, they think they're gonna rebel right there? That's crazy. That's a bold move, guys. Yeah, so the Skaven causing a rebellion. Good for them. So Mika is in the area. This is good. The scout's already paying off. I will not. I will not bow to anyone. Freaking vampires. Very demanding noble lord like figures. Yeah, I think we go for the head of the Skaven. The Tomb Kings, I don't think we'd be able to chase them down by like what I'm seeing right now. Yeah, so there's a rebellion. Puppets and misrule. Ah, that's not good. Who's got puppets? Because they need to get deleted. Get these out of my army. Alright, so Lokhir has his dragons, has his hydras. We need this hydra. Honestly, yeah, I'm gonna leave an open slot. I want to see how these elves. This will be the last battle for this episode, but this the stack, my anti-Skaven stack here. I'm just curious how it fares against these guys. Yeah, and then they've got archers up front and in back. What is it? It's alt. No, it's shift one. We'll go left wings. Alright, we're gonna have her just run up. And put them in the woods. There's the knights, but what are they really gonna do? Alright, we're gonna move forward. Let's see if I can get some casts. Oh, look at their knights. Try and fly in on some of this combat. Alright, where are the... Those are the ones we want. Let's see if we slow them down. Alright, we're gonna go for the killing blow. Then the next. Oh, that's a full army, too. Did we take him out? No, he's still not down. Let's get the killing blow. I think we're taking arrows from our own team. What I saw. All right, let's see what happens. I think we'll. Yeah, we got the kill. The elimination is done. So Shadow's okay. I think my priorities, right? Because I start with Death with Deshaya. Then I probably would want to fire. Well, no, maybe a Shadow. If the Shadow, if I can get spell intensity on Shadow and boost the damage by 10%, that seems like with the slows, that might be really strong. I'm gonna try and get her up. I definitely want to work on testing this. Plus, as a caster, she gets a dragon too. So she can just fly a dragon, do sieges, and cast from the dragon. Ambush, defense, and spotter. Oh, they didn't die. They did not die. They're still around. That's crazy. That's actually crazy. No, we're taking the High Elf Rebellion down. You don't get to live. Like, I'm sorry, but it's just not possible for me to let y'all survive and recoup. And frankly, we're just going to use the Hydras and our hero. No reason to use anything else. Yeah, we'll get all that correct. They're going to go for the Lord. That's cool. Yeah, look how much damage that's actually ticking for, and I don't even have the staff on it. It looks like the debuff is gone, though. Let's get in there and do melee. Alright, I'm gonna cast on it. Alright. Put that Hydra in that group. All right, let's get into the thick of things. Yeah, they're gonna be struggling. All right. Just let her get some experience. Thing of beauty right there. He had 14 units survive. Yeah, and we pretty much took almost no damage. The Hydra's fully healed. Well, I guess that one didn't. There we go. A little bit of loot. What cast do we get? We get evasion. I'm not even gonna fight that. There's no point. All right. See, I don't know about watchtowers. We go ahead and demolish that after everything. After everything happens there. Pit of Shades. Affects enemies in range 1. Huge stationary area of effect. Strong versus multiple units. Mind Razor. Oh, it's a buff. But it's a strong buff. Pit of Shades, though. Definitely want to try that. Commandments available. I mean, I guess it's all fair. Could pull a full army for Lokhir. And you've got Tarnig there. Yeah, we've got dragons. We need hydras. Need shades. Yeah, let's get the last gold. I'll end the turn here, and then we'll see. We'll get the auto save, and then we'll see what happens. Yeah, because if Mika moves in, that's very different. As far as what I expect. They want a peace treaty. And they're at war with the lizardmen near us, the brazen throne near us. Hell no, we're declining. We do not make peace with the rats. I want my items back. Alright, I am going to turn the Dust Peaks to a watchtower rather than a guard post. It gives more control. Well, at least I'm pretty sure it does. But we need to get everything we can to get rid of corruption. Ooh, what do we got here? To erect a giant brass statue. Leadership aura. Gives you like crazy. No, it's for 8 turns though. It's not very good. Treasury is a loyalty. We lose 5 control in every province. We'll take the money. Yeah, and then we're just short. And the Skaven corruption's going away. Nice. Well, anyway, thanks for watching. We'll end this here, and I'll catch everyone on the next episode. Y'all have a good day.